In July of 2022, we were graciously invited all the way to Morocco to celebrate a wedding. It was within the city of Kenitra, and boy, do they know how to throw a wedding. Hey everyone, my name is Taimur, and I'm here to talk more about visiting and attending a wedding in Morocco. This was my first trip outside of North America, so it was quite a journey. After what was nearly 13 hours of airplane travel, we set out to the city of Kenitra. It was a long journey from the airport, especially since we made a stop in the Sahara Desert. But I'll cover that in another video. Let's just say we were pretty tired. Once we rested up though, it was time for this 2-day extravaganza. The first day included all the women visiting a hammam, or a bathhouse. While Sam and Pris got the royal spa treatment, Mohammed and I had a brunch date. This whole meal just cost $2. After the hammam, we were picked up by the groom and headed to his mother's home in the countryside. Before I dive into these next two major events, I wanted to give a shout out to the couple who invited us and who got married, Vanessa and Anouar. They have their own YouTube channel that I'll be linking in the description, so you can definitely check them out too, and get their perspective on planning and experiencing this crazy wedding. Their vlogs are amazing and definitely worth the watch, so please do check them out. Now, back to the events. The first event of night 1 was the Henna Party, where close friends and family were invited. All the women were given matching dresses. They sort of looked like minions. Vanessa, the bride, was wearing an amazing and intricate dress as she received the full henna treatment on each hand and foot. Fun facts about henna. Henna is a dye prepared by the plant Lawsonia inermis. I definitely did not pronounce that correctly. It's also known as a henna tree or the Egyptian privet. It can be used to dye skin, hair, fingernails, as well as fabrics including silk, wool, and leather. Historically, henna was used in the Middle East region, including the Arabian Peninsula and other parts of North, West, and Central Africa, as well as the Indian subcontinent. When used for staining skin, henna usually holds its color for 1 to 3 weeks after until it fades away. After Vanessa was able to finish getting her henna applied, others were allowed to get their henna applied, and the henna artist was a master at her craft. She applied the henna at lightning speed and everyone was able to get it applied quickly. As they let the henna set in and start staining their skin, which can sting and also smell a bit, we danced the night away and ate plenty of great food. We probably left around 3 in the morning and we had an appointment to get dresses the next day early in the morning. People don't need sleep, right? The next day, we hiked about 20 minutes from where we were staying to get the dresses. We were able to rent the dresses for the night, for about $25 and $30 each. Sam chose a vibrant pink and Pris chose a pastel blue. The guys, the kings, were told to wear suits, so Mohammed and I wore a white button-up, a tie, and dress pants. That's all that fit in the suitcase. Once everything was settled, we headed to, I will not pronounce this correctly, Palais Lala La Russa, around 9 p.m., and we were there a bit early. The majority of the attendees arrived near 11 p.m., so we had some time to kill. The venue, though, was amazing. The design was extremely intricate and it looked fabulous. I never thought I would be at a Moroccan wedding in Morocco, so here I am, and it is amazing. I'm just disappointed the cake was actually fake. As we exited the building and entered again closer to the designated time, they played music for us as we entered and we were given food right at the door. Once we sat at our tables, we were given more food, from macaroons to cookies to even more chocolate-covered biscuits with gold flakes on them. It was quite fancy. And after a period of waiting, the grand arrival was upon us. Anouar entered, and behind him, Vanessa was being carried into the hall. It felt like she was a Disney princess as she waved to us common folk still here on the ground. She was also paraded for nearly 15 minutes. Once they dropped her off, more festivities began at close to around midnight. We got to eat more sweets, we got to dance, and we got to take a picture with Vanessa. Okay, I know what you're thinking. There wasn't enough space on the couch. I'm sitting very far away for that reason. We didn't want to ruin any dresses, okay? That's why I'm so far away. Okay. While the guests continued dancing throughout the night to some very, very loud music, Vanessa swapped into multiple dresses for the evening. I believe it was a total of 5 dresses over the course of the night, and I want to emphasize again to check out their channel. They'll most likely post a video detailing all of this stuff, and I'm super excited to see that. But now as the time neared 2 a.m., both Anouar and Vanessa were lifted up and paraded around once again. After they were lifted up, more dancing ensued, and soon the full meals were out. We got to try pastela, a Moroccan specialty. It was a sweet and savory meat pie stuffed with chicken. It was definitely interesting for a flavor, especially eating it at 3:30 in the morning. Next up, they had some lamb and plenty of fruits. It was a ton of food, and I definitely felt the limits of my body as I hit new levels of tiredness that I had never felt before. As the evening drew to a close, Vanessa and Anouar addressed everyone, thanking everyone for coming and showcasing their respective countries' flags. They then threw the bouquet and we called it a night, leaving at about 5:30 a.m. The next morning, we returned the dresses at 9 a.m. and we headed out for Morocco. What even is sleep anymore? I just want to say thank you so much to Anouar and Vanessa for inviting us to an amazing party, and it was so much fun to be part of the festivities. We're wishing them both the best, and also the best to both of their families as they were all so sweet and so nice. Definitely check out their channel after this, I promise you won't be disappointed. Also stay tuned to this channel as there are plenty of more videos about Morocco and more coming soon. Thank you guys so much for watching and we hope you enjoyed this video. See you all in the next video.